Hi, welcome to day 13 of my 30-day video vlog meme. Today the question is a part of a 4-day question, which is where do you see yourself in blank years? Today that blank is 5 years. So I think this is actually an easier question than yesterday's question was, actually. And maybe that's because I actually got word back from my advisor today, so I know that I can continue in the fall if not in the summer. So, anyway, where I see myself in 5 years. In 5 years, I see myself having graduated from college finally and teaching full time, working with children with autism. Hopefully in Georgia. That would be ideal since we're buying a house in Georgia, but because it is so specific what I'm trying to become qualified to do, there will be a nationwide search. But Georgia would be ideal since we'll have the house and Kevin has a job already. Um, I also see myself running a camp for teenagers doing travel around the country and going to some educational sites as well as some fun sites, things like the Georgia Aquarium, the Etowah Indian Mounds, the Okefenokee Swamp, and changing state or states every year so that kids could continue to come back and not get bored with what they're doing. So I think that's like my life goal, what I really want to do. Um, Also, I'm starting to learn some web programming, and if I could make that into a second job, that would be cool too, because I really enjoy it, and um, God knows it pays better than teaching. So, uh, yeah, if I could make that into a second job, I would. Um, Regarding family, I would really like to start having one. Um, I mean, not to disregard Rogan, Jack, and Tyke as my kids, but I'd like to have some human kids as well. Within 5 years, I see myself having 2 kids. Um, and then, of course, still having Jack, Rogue, and Tyke with me. Um, and then still, obviously, having Kevin with me. Um, so, outside of work and family, I see myself becoming more active in the SCA, especially with archery, maybe with sword fighting as well, but my shoulder's starting to not like sword fighting very much, so we'll see. um, I see myself continuing to volunteer um, at the Georgia Aquarium if we're still in Georgia, or somewhere if we're not. Um, and I see myself doing some travel. I My priority as far as travel is concerned is that I would like to go to Israel, um, and so I think that's probably, hopefully, going to happen within the next 5 years. Um, I also see myself being Jewish and continuing to be a part of the Jewish community and continuing to go to Friday or Saturday services and Torah studies. Um, so I guess that's about it. And come back tomorrow to find out where I see myself in 10 years.